Welcome. In this podcast, we're going to make a characterization of Ricky from American Beauty.
Ricky's name is Ricky Fitz, and in the beginning of the movie he moves in right next to the main character's house. His dad is in the US Marine, and it seems like his mother has some kind of mental disorder. His dad is very strict, and Ricky is living a double life, where he in his pastime sells drugs. Besides selling drugs, Ricky uses most of his free time on filming and making small videos, which you clearly can see in his room, which is filled with camera equipment.
Ricky and his mother seem to have a close relationship despite her mental disorder. We don't know for sure whether the mother really is mentally ill, but her behavior throughout the movie indicates that she is. One of the reasons could be because of her relationship with the father, who is very controlling, violent, and in denial about who he is.
The father is, in the beginning, very homophobic and seems scared that his son might be prostituting himself to Lester Burnham, father of Jane. The father is very controlling and violent towards Ricky, and does at one point beat him up when he fears that Ricky might be gay. This behavior might be one of the reasons why Ricky feels like he has to live a double life because he can't be himself towards his father. In the beginning, Ricky agrees with his father and pretends to be the son his father wants. But he slowly begins to stand up for himself, resulting in his father beating him up when he pretends to be gay and being kicked out of the house.
One of the main reasons for this change that Ricky goes throughout the movie is Jane Burnham. She lives with her family in the house next to Ricky's with her family. Ricky is very fascinated about Jane and often films her. They begin a romance with each other and end up planning to run away together in the end of the movie. Ricky is very good at reading people. He quickly notices if people are fake or if they're not interesting. For example, with Angela, when at the end of the movie she says, "Well, at least I'm not ugly." And Ricky answers, "Yes, you are. You're boring and you're totally ordinary and you know it." He can see through her facade that she puts up, the facade that no one else can see through. Ricky is very fascinated with the idea of beauty and preserving it. He says he sometimes feels like there is so much beauty in the world, his chest fills up like a balloon and it feels like he might burst. Despite his rough home situation, he is still able to see the beauty even in dead things. For example, in case of this plastic bag, Ricky says that it felt like it just wanted to dance with him like a little kid begging him to play. He can see the beauty even in a plastic bag being thrown around by the wind.